Are you tired of cookie cutter exercises for the shoulders that don't make sense and are not addressing the root cause? In this video, I'm going to walk you through our shoulder comeback assessment process, shoulder anatomy, and give you a better idea behind the why and root cause of your shoulder pain. I'm Dr. Joey Seaforth, online shoulder rehab specialist and owner of Comeback Performance. Our mission is to help over 1 million people around the world eliminate their shoulder pain, avoid unnecessary imaging, injections, and surgeries, and get their lives back. I personally struggled with shoulder pain for over 4 years and saw physical therapists, healthcare professionals, had a bunch of scraping, needling, taping, stretches, and exercises for years that did not resolve my shoulder pain. My goal is to help as many people avoid this path and address the root cause behind their shoulder pain and give them one hell of a comeback. Let's dive into the anatomy. The shoulder is one part of a team of body parts that help it function in daily life and gym activities. The big 5 that need to be assessed include the neck, thoracic spine, shoulder blade, nerves, and the shoulder itself. Sadly, healthcare only looks at the shoulder joint for assessments and treatment and leaves out other areas that have a direct impact on the shoulder. For example, the shoulder blade and shoulder work together to elevate the arm overhead, and without that connection, there can be problems. So we have our shoulder blade right here, and we have our shoulder. If our shoulder blade's not upwardly rotating enough, this is what happens. As we rotate, that ball is getting compressed between the shoulder and shoulder blade right there. That's where we're getting that impingement. The impingement can be on different tissues. It could be on bursa. If we look at this side, if we actually get the shoulder blade to upwardly rotate the entire way to that 60 degrees right there, we can lift our arm all the way up. We no longer have that impingement. We can also reach across our body and reach back, and that's going to significantly offload the shoulder and make it feel a lot better. With the neck, individuals need to be able to comfortably flex, extend, side bend, and rotate pain-free and without restrictions to put the shoulder in the best position to thrive. Underneath the neck is the thoracic spine, needing to extend and rotate to open up the shoulders and allow you to get into positions easily. Then we have the median nerve, often impacted in those that have pain with sleep and laying on their shoulders. This is not screened with insurance, physical therapy, and chiropractic, and can be compressed with laying on the shoulder at night. Assessing and clearing up tension in this area will have an immediate impact on sleep and pain lifting your arm out to the side and behind your back. Lastly is the shoulder itself. The shoulder being a ball and socket means it needs to slide, roll, and glide effectively to lift into all positions. Next, I want to touch on stressors for pain, and these can often be sleep, stress, diet, and health. Traditional healthcare jumps to injections and telling you to rest when you have pain, which is wrong. The shoulder needs movement and blood flow to heal. Treatment needs to address the why behind the pain as opposed to just avoiding it. What kind of life is it when you're just avoiding activities with the shoulders because of pain? We personally tell our clients to focus on things they can control when recovering with shoulder pain, including controlling stress levels, diet, sleep, and other health activities. Pain is very complex. When working to eliminate it, putting yourself in the best position to heal is key. Making sure to do your part with these will make all the difference when rehabbing the shoulder. Next, we are going to dive into how we assess for shoulder pain. Each test is looking at specific things that I will outline. For testing purposes, we care about 2 things. Number 1 is the what, meaning what you are experiencing, such as pain or tightness. The second big piece is the where, which is the location of where you are experiencing symptoms. We're going to start to walk through some of these assessments. The first one is external rotation behind. Reaching up and above the head, this can come with activities such as pressing in the gym, reaching overhead, or scratching your back and more. We are looking at how the shoulder rotates overhead. Next, we have internal rotation behind, or our chicken wing test. This is outlining activities such as reaching behind the back, and this can come up when you're putting on a jacket, reaching for your wallet, scratching your back, or even completing dips or other activities at the gym. Next, we like to look at overhead positioning with a flexion and abduction test. Elevation overhead and deflection abduction is looking at the connection between the shoulders and shoulder blades. This is another big area that is neglected in traditional medicine. Another test we like to look at is the median nerve or neck referral screen. Screening of the neck and the nerves are crucial to see how the nervous system is being impacted by pain and restrictions in the body. An elevated nervous system has a direct impact on more stress, pain, having a higher heart rate, and blood pressure in the body. We need to figure out why your system is in that elevated state and how to address it. Another test is the thoracic spine screen. This is looking at the body's ability to extend and rotate to unlock the shoulders, and is also extremely important in rotation activities such as golf, throwing a ball, and more. Another screen we like to look at is shoulder external and internal rotation, with the goal to be at 180 degrees. The shoulder being a ball and socket joint, it needs to rotate the 180 degrees to comfortably get into all activities and positions throughout the day. Once these assessments are completed, this is the next step. We will give you a treatment exercise to assess the shoulder or other areas that are impacting it for 3 sets. After completing that treatment exercise, assessments will be completed again to compare before and after and seeing how the shoulder and other positions have responded in regards to pain and mobility changes. This assessment and the results from it then provide the ingredients needed to formulate a roadmap and game plan to address the root cause with the shoulder pain and what is needed moving forward. There are 4 phases of the shoulder comeback process. Phase number 1 is the setback, where you're currently at, not doing all the activities you enjoy due to having pain or mobility restrictions. Phase 2 is the foundation, focusing on reducing pain, improving sleep and mobility, calming symptoms down, and improving how the body moves. We have to build the foundation first. Phase 3 is the baseline. This is returning you to prior injury level. At this stage, we're doing more gym activities, testing and pushing the shoulders, and understanding how to modify and progress activities. We do not stop at this phase because baseline is what got you in pain in the first place. Phase 4 is the comeback. This is the focus on longevity and bulletproofing the shoulders for many more years of living an active lifestyle. In this stage, we are building shoulder strength, stability, and endurance in all planes of motion and making sure the pain does not return down the road. One-on-one programs are determined based on your specific root cause and presentation, giving the progressions and modifications to move through the phases by adjusting these 3 variables: the volume, intensity, and load at each stage. We encourage you to continue to keep working out as we're going through this process together. To monitor symptoms, we use a pain traffic light to give the tools of what to do when you are experiencing pain. I'm going to briefly go over them here. There are 3 zones: red, yellow, and green. For this example, we're going to use someone that is having a 6 out of 10 pain with an activity. The red light. This is when you are experiencing a 6 or higher out of 10 pain. It means the stimulus is too much, and we need to back off this activity because we're going to be either paying for it later, that night, or the next day. The yellow light. This is for pain levels between 2, 3, and 4 out of 10 and is a safer zone. You can continue to train here even with pain, as it is manageable and still allows us to get blood flow to the shoulder. Things you can control at this stage are the weight of the exercise and the range of motion that you are working through. The green light. This is when you're having a 0 out of 10 pain, and this is the go stage. Try and push the shoulder more than you typically would. This allows us to test things and also provide feedback for how the shoulder responds. This is an overview of our shoulder assessment process and treatment at Comeback Performance. If this sounds different than what you have tried and you're looking for help with the shoulder, either book a call with the link below or text us PAIN at 720-710-4371 and we can send you our free shoulder pain fix demo. At Comeback Performance, the comeback is always stronger than the setback.